How can you create a perfect thumbnail? Very easy, simple, without complication, but using Microsoft PowerPoint. I've seen so many videos. People are showing different ways on how they can make the thumbnail for their YouTube videos and the YouTube channel. I've tried to follow most of those one. I'm not a very high-tech computer guy, but it's very complicated for me, most of those one. You have to use the two applications, or one application, you have to go here, you go there. It is very complicated. So if I decided to find what will be the simplest way to create the perfect thumbnail like this one, but in the end, anybody can use it. You don't need to have any kind of skill to be a high-tech guy, something of that nature. So that is just like one example. Another example is like this one, for instance. How can you make the thumbnail like this one, but at the same time you don't need to worry about these. I have to buy app, I have to buy this, I have to complicate this. I do not know how to use the computer very much, or this kind of app. So I decided to go back to the basics. So I went to you go to the Microsoft PowerPoint, and what you do is just create a PowerPoint. So for instance, like this one, for instance, you can just create the new slide, and whatever you want, you can just add a photo, you can add words, whatever, things of that nature. So if, let's say, to use like this one, I'm giving an example. So this one, there is an image. So what you do, if you don't have, if you already have images there, you can just create one and you can be changing the image. So you just select what kind of image you want to use on your PowerPoint, so for instance, let's say I want to use this image, for instance. Okay, so you just create the image. If you want to put the full image like that, or you want just to put like half, like kind of this way, like to show someone is frustrated with something. So for instance, to say denied my visa, for instance, I'm giving example. So why? So for instance, so you can just change the words. You can change, for instance, you want to put like this one, or you will say, okay, I don't want to put that color, let me put maybe black. But you have to look like what color will be able to be a little bit shiny, will be things of that nature. So this one, if you want to put your channel, whatever, but just like you are, so you just edit like that way. So this, you can just decided to remove those one. It's just like those are just smaller things. You want to keep them, you want to remove them, it's just up to you. So that's what I can simply say. So you just go to Microsoft, you just add the images normal, what kind of image you want to add. For instance, okay, I just want to put this one. So when it fits here, as long as everything you put is going to fit on the slide, that means you are good to go. So for instance, you can just decide, okay, I want to put the full of it, and then when you put your words, you can decide like, okay, let me create this one, or you can just insert like here. Is up to you what you want to do. So the only thing what you have to do is when you come to save, you just save direct. Okay, let me say you save as image, JPEG. So I'm sending as image. Let's say I put it on November 11. So test. So then I save just one slide. I don't want to save all the slides. I just see, because there are so many slides. So then if I go to my November 11, so here it is the thumbnail, like that way. Then let's say I go again to, let me go to another, for instance, these are some I've made already. So it's just like, I decided to put the shiny color like that. And I will show you, so don't use poverty as an excuse to be helped or get scholarships. So there are different ways I'm explaining you can be able to succeed without having that one. So let's go to my channel. So for instance, like here you can see, there are different people use different thumbnail, like kind of that, but it helps to draw attention, and someone can be able to to do that. So I decided to put also my videos, almost all my videos, with a thumbnail. So this is what is happening. This is the one I made for today. This I made for today. These are the one. This is for yesterday. So the image I used, American tourist visa interview. I put that guy I made like now. So I'm not a very high tech, but I'm using the basics. But this is how it comes out. It helps, and trust me, thumbnail helps a lot, because once you write a book title, I mean the video title, for instance, like this one is green card versus U.S. citizenship. What should he become citizen, or what's the difference? Should he become a citizen? But the video like this one, someone cannot read like just this one, the whole thing, but can read the thumbnail and make a decision. Or should I continue this one? So this one, the title is Green Card Lottery Challenges in Filling the Application Forms and blah, 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 blah. But if you read here, it becomes very easy. So this is very helpful. So for instance, this one is just like 2021 Green Card Lottery form, how to fill the DV lottery forms correctly and win. But you cannot get the entire title here. But you see, you can be able to read like this one, everything is on the thumbnail. So many people make a decision to watch you, to view your video basing on the thumbnail. And trust me, people usually say, don't judge a book by its cover, don't judge whatever by this one, but someone can click your video because of the title and because of the thumbnail you put it there. So that's why we have to spend time to put on thumbnail. And I usually prefer to use a little bit bigger font and a little bit something which is a little bit catchy, or something which is a little bit shiny again, study in the USA. So I don't want to put like master's degree studies, scholarships, whatever, just like that way. So 2021 Green Card Lottery, you see, and they get a lot of views, 100,000, something like that. So how to properly edit green card photo, boom, over there. So these are some of the thumbnail, but before that I didn't know how to use this thumbnail. That's why some of the videos they don't have, but I'm going back and I'm starting fixing the thumbnails on some of these one. I'm still learning on how to put this thumbnail. But when I came to realize that I can make the thumbnails just by using PowerPoint and save as an image, good to go. Now every single video I have to put, that is like number one priority on my video. I have to make a thumbnail, and it made a little big change. Many people are watching my videos, many people prefer to click my videos. Yeah, so that's how it is. So this is a very simple way on how to make thumbnail using Microsoft PowerPoint, but you save as an image. You create like so you don't need to buy any software. It's just a boom, boom, boom. 2 minutes, a minute, you are done. Some people, it's easier for them even using the different kind of apps. I decided to get free apps, even like buy some apps, like, but some of these are complicated sometimes. Like, so this one is easy for me because I'm used to use Microsoft Office PowerPoint making presentations, so that makes it easier for me. So that was just a very simple video on how to create a thumbnail. So show me, is this helpful for you? Have you ever used the Microsoft PowerPoint to create your thumbnail? Is it difficult? Or the plan you are using, or which software are you using, or which kind of even if you know the software, just an app, which app do you use, and is it free or paid? Is it paying, or just very simple, quick you will be able to do? When you want to make a thumbnail, what do you consider? Is the type of words you are using, how does it fit, what kind of color you are using, what kind of image, because some people, they prefer to put their image or in every single picture, the image of themselves, depending on the nature of your videos. But for me, because more is education wise, so very few will be putting the image of myself, but majority is just like this one, free of charge university education in Norway for all nationalities. How Green Card Lottery winners are selected. My plan and the steps to do this one. So these are the things I prefer to do. Very few I can put in the image of someone. Like this one is my daughter Claire. She was doing something. This Claire was doing something. So there are a few of those one I put like the image of myself or someone else. Like this one is scholarship interview question techniques. But I prefer to put like just image like this one. Okay, resume. Boom, like joining military, I just get the picture of the military. I talk about the Canada behind it. They put the map of Canada. Dating, I have to put the love signs, something pink, whatever, PhD, masters, whatever. So these are different ways on how I make my thumbnail. does it work for you? Which way does it work? What suggestion will you give me so that I can improve my thumbnail, or what technique can you be able to improve on making your thumbnail? So thank you so much, and this is just a quick video to make a thumbnail using PowerPoint. I hope it can be helpful for you, and for anyone who is starting YouTube. Remember, thumbnail is a key of making your videos. So okay, let me end up here, but remember to subscribe. Please, I beg you, subscribe to my channel and share this video to someone else. And if you see my channel, you will see there is a playlist. I created a perfect playlist from different kind of content. Just check out, just go and check my playlist and be able to see what you can be benefiting from the playlist videos. And all these suggested videos coming up right now, please try to see which one fits for you, or share this channel and the videos to someone else who is interested with this kind of information. Okay, goodbye everyone. I really appreciate. This is Ernest Boniface Makulilo from Missouri, United States of America.